Old Fart Travel Channel. Camino de Santiago, a beginner's guide. Hello, welcome to the Old Fart Travel Channel. I'm the Old Fart. In this video, I'll answer some common questions for persons going on their first Camino. A common phrase you'll hear is, "It's your Camino," meaning there's no single right way. I aim to highlight your options and then explain why I chose what I did. Finally, I will cover some of the lessons learned and what I would do differently next time. It's all up to you. The video will discuss the options, but ultimately, it's your choice. After all, it is your Camino. First, let's review just what is the Camino. The Camino is a network of ancient pilgrimage routes that lead to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela in Spain, where it is believed St. James the Apostle's remains are located. The scallop shell seen throughout the Camino symbolizes the countless paths pilgrims take, all leading to Santiago de Compostela. Both a spiritual and practical guide, it unites travelers in a shared journey of purpose and transformation. Now let's review who goes on the Camino. By far, the Spanish are the biggest demographic you will meet on the Camino, followed by the United States, Italy, Germany, and Portugal. Those over 65 make up nearly 12% of pilgrims. Women were the majority and made up 54% of the pilgrims. The most popular route is Camino Frances, with almost half of all pilgrims. 46% travel for religious reasons, 19% for non-religious reasons. Although I could not find any exact numbers, many do the Camino solo. Are you wondering, when should I go? It's possible to walk the Camino any time of year. However, each season has its advantages. Spring has warm, mild weather and is relatively quiet. Summer is the most popular and can be crowded. Fall is still warm with quieter trails. Winter, though challenging with its cold and solitude, provides a tranquil pilgrimage. Now, what's better? Should I book things in advance or wing it? People have strong opinions about this, but in the end, just do what fits your lifestyle. Here are the advantages and disadvantages as I see them. First, let's talk about booking in advance. Booking ahead relieves you from having to find lodging daily and the possible associated stress. You spend less time looking for your next bed and more time doing what you came to do. Booking ahead increases the likelihood of finding preferred accommodations. It also makes arranging luggage transfer easier, which I will cover later. The downside is there is less flexibility along your route. I've marked my favorite Old Fart stays in this video, and you'll find more details down in the description. Now for winging it. Many people like to wing it, allowing much more flexibility to change your plans along the way. It also reduces the amount of time pre-planning back home before you leave. Not all lodging takes advance reservations, so you may find additional places that are not available in advance. The downside is you may not find convenient lodging, causing you to stay either further or closer than you would like, or even worse, nothing available at all. Now let's talk about using a planner or do it yourself. If you plan to book all your lodging in advance, using a planner may make sense for you. A planner can arrange everything: route planning, lodging, luggage transfers, emergency support, and advice. They can even assist with transportation needs. In the description, I have provided a link to the well-known planners. Later on in this video, I will give some suggestions for online resources if you plan to do your own arrangements. How far should I walk each day? Most pilgrims walk 12 to 15 miles a day. On my first Camino, with lots of coffee breaks and rest days, I averaged 9, even for the world's slowest hiker that felt like a crawl. On my second Camino, I averaged 11 miles a day. That was just right for me. The Camino offers endless rewards, breathtaking views, meaningful connections, and the joy of a good coffee. Take your time, arrive too early, and your lodging might not be ready. Embrace the journey. It's the best part of the Camino. Now let's talk about private or shared accommodations. A common question is whether to stay in shared facilities with other pilgrims or in private hotel rooms. Choosing your own room on the Camino offers peace, privacy, and a chance to recharge without distractions. It's ideal if you value rest and personal space, but it usually costs more and may limit the opportunities to connect with other pilgrims. Staying in a dorm is easier on the budget and often leads to great conversations and shared experiences with fellow pilgrims. That said, be prepared for the occasional snoring, early risers, and a bit less personal space. Albergues offer dormitory-style rooms with shared facilities. They have a great communal atmosphere. They can be run by municipalities, private owners, or religious organizations. Guest houses offer a private and comfortable stay. These are small, family-run businesses that often include private bathrooms. Hotels offer privacy with a range of options, from basic accommodations to luxurious choices that cater to all budgets. Paradores offer a taste of luxury and history. These unique accommodations are often located in historic landmarks. They are worth a splurge. You may want to book a Parador in León or Santiago de Compostela if you are doing the Camino Frances, or if traveling the Portuguese route, consider staying in Baiona. In the description, I have provided links to the Paradores in Spain. Monasteries and convents are available in certain towns, offering pilgrims modest accommodations with shared facilities, ideal for rest and reflection. Pensions strike a balance between affordability and privacy. Smaller and often family-operated, they provide private rooms. They may have shared bathrooms. So, there you have it. What do you think? Private or shared? Let's review the best way to book your lodging. Planning accommodations on the Camino might feel overwhelming at first, but with the right tools, it can be remarkably simple and seamless. Use websites like Grons and Camino Facile, or apps like Camino Ninja, Wise Pilgrim, and Buen Camino. I have added links and additional information in the description. Prepare your itinerary based on your preferred daily mileage, like 11 to 12 miles, and remember to factor in elevation, gain, or preferred stopover locations. Also consider things such as location on the route, availability of pilgrim dinners, laundry facilities, and other amenities. For a list of things to consider, see my notes in the description. I will use Grons as an example. Begin by selecting your desired location, followed by your preferred accommodation. Then click on the link to the specific accommodation provider. Grons links to booking.com for many accommodations, but not all places are listed there. In some cases, you'll need to book directly, whether that's by email, phone, or through the accommodation's own website. Now let's talk about the importance of preparing physically. It is very important to prepare physically for the Camino. Start walking regularly to build endurance. Gradually increase your distance and practice with a loaded backpack if you plan to carry your own pack. Include stretching and strength exercises. Let's spend some time talking about the Compostela and certificates. There are 2 certificates available when you complete your Camino. To receive them, you'll need a stamped credential del Peregrino. This is your pilgrim passport that documents your journey. The 2 certificates are the Compostela and the optional certificate of distance. I recommend getting your credential del Peregrino before you leave your home country. I've included a link in the description with information on where you can order one. In part 2, I'll go over the specific rules for earning these certificates, including how many stamps you need and how to use your credential along the way. You can get your passport at your starting point, such as Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, Pamplona, Burgos, León, Porto, or Sarria. Or better yet, if you have time, pre-order it. Equipment and clothing. In the video on equipment, I discuss what to pack, what to leave at home, and how to keep your backpack light and manageable. You'll also find helpful links in the description to recommended packing lists and gear suggestions from experienced pilgrims. Thanks for watching part 1 of our Camino guide. I hope it's helped you feel more prepared and inspired. Don't forget to check out part 2, where we'll cover what you need to know while you're walking the Camino. And buen camino. Thanks for watching the Old Fart video channel. Please like, follow, subscribe, and share. See you next time.